Hi there, John Dan from Shop 2 here, and this is our Banner Saga review. Dan, you've been playing the game, so you can give us a quick summary of it, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been out for quite some time on the PC, but the version I played is on the PlayStation 4. What the Banner Saga is like a turn-based combat game. Now, normally, these kind of games do scare me a little bit because they're so in-depth and there's so much going on and sort of all the options and the menus is too much going on. This is really streamlined, but at the same time, it's quite sort of adult in its way it's created it. It avoids all the usual sort of pitfalls of these games and just sticks to the basics.
So is it got quite a deep story still? Because these games usually do where there's a lot of dialogue in the screen and stuff. Is it got a lot
of dialogue going on? What it is, it's kind of set in Viking times, but it's also got a bit of sort of mystical elements behind it as well. What you have is the human side, which are the Vikings, and these giant humans, I suppose, called the Varl, and they have kind of like an uneasy alliance with each other. That is until an ancient enemy appears called the Dredge, who are slowly taking over all of the land. For those who have watched your Games of Thrones, things like that, it's very similar kind of creation of the world. You've got lots of factions, lots of different towns and cities all over the map that have all sort of been affected by this slowly impending doom of the Dredge as they come crawling across. In this game, you play like various heroes scattered all over the lands, and the story slowly brings them all together. You have lots of cutscenes in between. Some of them are rendered in just talking heads. Sometimes just a bit of text on the screen. Other times you get some actual sort of cutscenes as well. All of them, though, are beautifully hand-drawn animation, very similar to what Don Bluth used to do and the old animations that he used to create years and years ago. I think he's done Dragon Age, Space Age computer game as well, very similar to that sort of look and feel. It's lovely. The soundtrack is interesting in as much as it is very entertaining and lovely to listen to in the background. But it dips out a little bit too much quite often. It leaves you with just nothing, just cold silence, and that can be a bit off-putting in a game like that when you're sort of taking all the story in.
Yeah. Is it quite a deep game?
No, I think that's what I really like about it. When I say it's kind of more of an adult, easy play focus. This one, so it's got an engrossing story, and the gameplay doesn't really get too much in the way. If you've ever played this sort of turn-based combat game, there's a grid map whenever a fight occurs. You can move your characters around the map and then pick if you want to defend or attack or save people. There's different sort of classes. The Varl are huge. They're quite lumbering. They can take a right old beating, but they've got some serious sort of weapons behind them, whereas the humans, you get a lot of them with like bow and arrows. So they're a bit more ranged. And there's some great tactics involved where they can use the Varl as almost like a human shield and hide behind them so they take the attack, whilst you've got the humans pinging away their arrows behind them. So it's some great moments. It's a great way to learn how to complete the game. Behind the scenes, you have options where you slowly increase the rank of your characters, but there's nothing nowhere near as deep and confusing as other games of this sort of genre have. And this is why I actually really enjoyed it for that alone, because it just cut out all the fat, went straight to the point and said, right, it's a fighting game, here's a good story, enjoy it.
So it's well worth it for a downloadable title then?
Definitely. I would say it's been around for such a long time and it's always piqued my interest solely for the art style, and actually finally playing it on the PlayStation 4, I can see why it's got quite a lot of talk about it. It's a beautiful game to play. Well worth it.
Leave it there then. Thanks for joining this first review, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.